Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrian. I go, oh my gosh, not Adrian Obi? Yes, Adrian Obi. Capricorntigress of Astrology.inside. And for some reason, you guys, I'm sorry. I had to come in as my own self with no, I don't have all my makeup, and I got some makeup on. I don't have like my wigs on and all my extra makeup, I'm just here being my little self. Just being my little self. And I'm here without any of my little false hair, just my little real self, because I went natural, so that's why I wear my little wigs. But I thought today I would come out as my natural self, and I wonder what it is, because I do feel older. As you see, I've got pearls on. I look every bit of in the age group of which I actually am, which is very rare. I usually look several age groups younger. So I wanted to find out what in the world is going on with me. What in the world is going on? So anyway, I have a friend who has something called the Wheel of Time and Space, and she has something called the System. And I love Genevieve Lucette. By the way, she is my spiritual teacher, which I love. All the stuff she talks about, a lot of quantum mysticism and things of that nature. So she has where life manifests with an endless series of time cycles. The year is a solar cycle in which the earth makes one complete circuit of the sun. As earth rotates around the sun, it creates a circle of space. Time is marked by the central sun and space, by Earth's circle or wheel. The sun is the life force, and the circle of space the life form. Force and form are the masculine and feminine aspects of life. Within the wheel of time and space, there are 8 solar-powered points. One is a vortex. Each one is a vortex of energies, or chakra in time. Each solar power point blends the earth energy with the spiritual energy from the universe. Together they create a powerful creative flow of life. And there are 4 masculine and 4 feminine solar points, power points, throughout the year. And so she gives us the 4 masculine solar power points, which are marked by the solstices and equinoxes. So we have the winter solstice, which is north, spring equinox, which is east, summer solstice, which is south, and autumn equinox, which is west. So I guess at this point we're at the spring equinox, which is east. A solstice is the movement where the Earth's axis comes directly in line with the sun, and when a seasonal energy is most intense. The winter solstice is when we have shortest days, and summer solstice is when we have the longest days. An equinox is the movement between the sun and when the sun is directly above the equator. It occurs twice a year, at spring and autumn equinoxes, when the sun rises due east and sets due west, and the 24 hours are divided equally between day and night. Within the wheel of time and space, there's also the cycle of nature, and its 4 elements: earth, water, air, fire. 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, autumn. Okay, so she has the 4 feminine solar power points, and they're marked by the full moon here. So it's interesting what she has. That I'm looking at anyway. It indicates the cusp of the seasons. And then she goes into the complete wheel of time and space with its 8 solar power points, and then she puts in her the winter, earth, spring, water, air, summer, autumn, fire. So it's all lined up. It's very interesting that, as she has spring equinox as of March 20th east, and that spring summer cusp is at April 19th, which is funny because March 20th was the full moon in Libra, and April 19th is the full moon in Libra. So I think that's very interesting that she has this set up this way. The wheel of time and space becomes a powerful device, like a compass with 8 wake-up calls. And I have to say that the March 20th was a huge, huge wake-up call for me and for many, many others. And I have a feeling that April 19th may be another huge wake-up call for a lot of people as well. The first solar power point starts at the winter solstice. Okay, and then it works its way back. So they're saying usually around December 20th, 21st, or 22nd of December and June. And then the dates in spring and summer equinoxes usually occur around the 20th and 23rd of March and September. Every year they might vary slightly, but yeah. Very interesting. So she was just showing how if you use time in alchemy to activate a harmonious link between Earth and the universe and us, that these 8 power points have waves of highs and lows, and that it's like surfing the waves of time. If you surf the waves correctly, you might be able to correct or catch the wave. So she was saying that, oh, I see what she's saying. So she's saying that, like, say, April 19th is going to be a low wave, but the March 20th was a high wave. And I get a vibe of what she's saying already. I can tell that April 19th is not going to have the, that March 20th, that was huge. That was a huge, huge full moon. I had a cousin murdered at that full moon. And so it was culminating into something. And I think also, because she was murdered slightly before the full moon as an astrologer, I just want to say that if you were to look at, the rising of the culminating of, of course, full and as astrologers, we know we're talking about the waning and waxing of the moon, and full and new, and how that goes. But if you, she says, catch the wave as the way she explains it. But in the way I would explain it as an astrologer is that the moon waxes and wanes. Every 2 weeks, we're looking at this up and down. It's been going on for millennia. And so if we're consciously aware of when it's waning versus when it's waxing, we can grow when it waxes, and we can relax and rest when it's waning. And if we can learn how to do that in such a way that it becomes, second nature, well, my gosh, we can ride the wave, just like she says. It's amazing. Anyway, I just thought I would come and share this. I thought it was very interesting. And of course, I just wanted to share that I today am looking more like Liz Taylor than, LaToya Jackson. Anyway, I just like messing with people. I will be back soon. This is Adrienne with Astrology, a Look Inside. And if you haven't, please be sure to stop by and like us at Astrology, a Look Inside. And we have our new shop, which I'm getting together right now, and you're all invited to come and check out our shop. Also, you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/astrology, a look inside, and we have our groups there on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/astrology, a look inside. Well, much love and much light to you all. Bye now.